What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Now, today we're gonna talk about stress changes a person. Stress or overwhelming stress can change a person's happiness. It can change a person's attitude about something or someone. Stress can get to a point where your personality get worse instead of better. So let's say if you had like a good sense of humor, personality, and stress will like bring pressure to it. You start finding yourself getting angry more, upset more, and it will literally like deteriorate you because you don't like who you becoming because the overwhelm with stress. It could be stress because people telling you to do so much at a job, or you have to do so much in your life. Like you have to go there, you gotta pay a bill here, you gotta go downtown here, you gotta see this person, you gotta help that person. And like it's just like it's like a balance. You have to like balance your everyday life. Don't bring in something in your life that you can't handle. Don't try to take a task that's too much for you. Some people get prideful and get confident. They're like, oh, I can handle it, I can do it, it's no problem. But it causes you to have a headache and you get stressed out and you're like, man, I wish I never took that project. I wish I never did that for that person. So it's like a balance. Like it's best to say to someone, I'm doing something right now. When I'm finished what I'm doing, I'll get to it later. Or it's better to say to someone, let me think about it. Give me a couple minutes, let me think about it. And then decide. Don't give an answer right then and there if you're not sure. A lot of people may do that if it's a manager, because you're trying to make the manager happy, or you're trying to make your boss happy, whatever you want to call it. And it's nothing wrong, like, let's say, like, give me a couple minutes, can I finish this? I mean, you can kind of sweeten them up, but they kind of feel like since they the boss, you said yes to everything. And that's not, it's true, but it's not true. Because it's like, some people's brains work in a certain pattern. Some people have to get done with this, gotta get done with this first before they move on. You can't stop certain people from doing something they're already doing and then you just move them to another section or move them to another task, or, you know what I'm saying? It kind of messes up their rotation, their timing, or their mood. Their mood swings with like change. So you have to learn how to counter back in like different situations and question the people ask you. So, but yeah, stress changes a person. And some of you may notice or see yourself changing, like, man, I used to be happy, man. I used to always joke all the time, man. I used to always just lay back, man. I always can't wait to go home, go to the parks. But your job might cause you overwhelming stressness where you stop doing that. Like when you go home, you just want to go to sleep. You just want to soak in the bathtub or something. So like, just a balance that, like, to me, everybody's different, but, you know, reading the word should be your food. It should be your strength. It should get you right back on track. Even just looking at a scripture or two, read it a couple times, put it down. It's kind of like energy, like a Gatorade, or like water. But yeah, I worked in nursing homes, and like the stress was overwhelming where I couldn't like be myself anymore. I couldn't like be funny. I couldn't be happy because it was so much you have to do. People calling, people want you here, people want you there. It's like non-stop business. Sometimes you may sit down for an hour or two, maybe. And that could be different types of jobs. But like try to land somewhere or get somewhere that you know that you would be okay, or you could be able to maintain yourself. Don't get nowhere where you stressed out and you can't maintain yourself and you losing yourself. Meaning that when you losing yourself, like you losing your stability, like your stableness, like you starting to feel like you're not yourself anymore. You're starting to yell at people. You're starting to be mad and angry at people. So it's best to like find something that fits you as a person, as your personality fits. See, me myself, you know, I always like take care of people. I feel like I was real nice. I was real sweet, and you know, and I'm real calm and I'm real relaxed, and I got a little bit of patience and certain different things. And so over time, the work started to get stressful. You know, people wanting so much out of you. They try to drain you like a sponge, trying to squeeze you hard as they can because they trying to, like, people on top of you, if you don't perform well, their job is in jeopardy. It's like a ladder. It's like anybody that's under you, counting on them to do their best for you to stay on top, for you to stay having your job or your position. But anyway, I started seeing myself always coming home angry, upset, never happy, never wanted to do anything. You know, I couldn't make videos. I ain't had really nobody to talk to, and it was like really like downgrading me, where my work performance started to go downhill. It started to like I would start not getting my work done on time, or I would half do my work. Because at the beginning, when I first started, I was always doing my work. People were like, oh, you know, Nee's a hard worker, you know, he's a good worker, you know, he's cool. But sometimes a lot of people feel like they not getting the respect and like compliments they should as working as hard. And people does need that. People need to hear you done a good job. You a good worker. Do you need help? What can I help you with? Like stuff like that to motivate somebody to keep going, because it's so many life problems that they have outside of work, whether it's taking medication for depression or, you know, diabetes. You know, people need to feel love. It's too many people in this world to not feel love. It's too many people in this world for somebody to not give a helping hand. It's too many people that have money that don't want to give money to people that need $1 or $2, need a $5, need a $20, need a $50, need a $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to get in the position you in. They see you comfortable. They see you doing well at your job. People want to get to that spot. Like, help them up to get to where you at. Stop being prideful and arrogant and stuff like that. Like, you want to keep your title in your position. Like, there's a lot of people that's on the same your position too. You're not the only one where you at. So it's like, it's too many people out here for not to give a helping hand to people when they under stress and like suicidal and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so like I started like had to get away from that job to find a different job that fits my personality, because that field is too hard. People want to get into nursing and doctor because it's good money, but I see nurses and doctors overwhelmed and not getting treated respectfully, and they like jobs on the line every single hour and second and minute, and that they at their job. Because if they do something wrong, it's like it's on you. You know, it's you working that shift. So be careful what you want to do in your life, because your personality may fit it, but it might not be for you mentally. So that's all I'm going to say in this video. Leave your comments down below, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.